Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Man, it's Saturday night. We're counting down to training camp, and I can't wait. I can't wait for training camp to get here. July 2nd is now in the books. Tomorrow's July 3rd, another Sunday without football. But guess what? Every Sunday that's without football gets us one step closer to the NFL season. And don't forget, tomorrow it is the USFL Championship at Canton, Ohio at the Hall of Fame. Yeah, so there's that. Interesting thing today. You know, I was kind of taking it easy. I went up and put in, got these bookcases done, did some work in the workshop and things. And I was doing the gram, Instagram there. And I noticed Kelvin Joseph. Kelvin Joseph, after the video came out with him, hanging out with his boys and so forth and all the fallout from there, literally scrubbed clean his Instagram. Everything gone. For a long time, it was just one picture of him in there. And I've noticed that he's beginning to post again. And everything that he has posted has been about football. Pretty much. No more of the boss man fat stuff. You haven't seen him hanging out with his boys and stuff. In fact, today I think it was 4 or 6 pictures in there of all of him busting a hump. Working his ass off. Tons and tons of weights and things. Like I used to do in my younger days. Right now, I'm about the biggest weight that I carry around these days. But it's good to see that his focus right now is on football. At least it seems that way. It may be that after everything that happened, that was the wake-up moment, the scared straight moment to get him saying, what am I doing? I got to make changes. I may have, that would have been a wrong term to say. I dodged the bullet. But I've got a second opportunity. We still don't know if the NFL is going to suspend him. But an interesting thing that I was reading, get some lightning over here in the background. Interesting thing that I was reading, because we've got everything that's going on with Deshaun Watson. The NFL wants to suspend him indefinitely. They wanted to just go ahead and, they've been threatening to make a big, big push for him to be suspended for a minimum of a year and everything else. The NFLPA is kind of like saying, wait a minute here, wait. When it came to Robert Kraft and his situation at the massage parlor, or Dan Snyder, you didn't do anything to those guys, so why is it you're going to have a different standard for the players? So it may be that he's going to be on the field this year, maybe 6 or 8 games, which I kind of say, this is some bull crap. And why do I say it's some bull crap? Not even the Zeke Elliott part, because Zeke Elliott got 6 games, right? With one accuser. After the NFL did their own investigation, and literally, their investors said, nothing here. But let's take that one off the table. I want you to think about something here for a second. And not that it matters because he's no longer on the team. But if Deshaun Watson gets 6 or 8 games for what him and the Texans were colluding to do together, how did it make sense that Randy Gregory was literally banned for passing the Dutchie from the left, pass the Dutchie from the left, all the time that he got? You're going to tell me that smoking, now the rules changed, but you're going to tell me that smoking weed was worse than what Deshaun Watson was doing? Seriously? Come on, man. Come on. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. Randy Gregory smoking weed didn't affect anybody else but himself. He wasn't out, beating people up. He wasn't out there, you know, doing anything to women. He was just smoking his weed. You know, it's funny. What's funny is people will try to bring you down. You know, I make mistakes all the time. I'll be the first one to say that I make mistakes all the time. A lot of times it's mistakes because I am always trying to do so many different things, okay? If you were, you can ask Brian Green, because Brian Green saw it 100%, because he was here at my house the day before we went to Texas, and then working with me for a week while we're doing stuff, that I'll literally be doing one thing, and I'll be focused on doing something else. And I'm going to be boom, boom, boom. Because, you know, as I was saying to my wife earlier, we were having a discussion about the red brick house and, you know, when we were going to get it finished and stuff. It's like, honey, I'm working on it as hard as I can. You know, I mean, I'm doing the YouTube, I'm doing, you know, my cabinet making, I'm doing my inventables, I'm doing, you know, there's not enough hours in the day, so I'm constantly going all over the place. And that sometimes makes mistakes. And I didn't realize how big a mistake that I made, because last weekend when we went to the autograph signing show, I wanted to get these things done, and we had, you know, been on the trip, and then I had to go out and, you know, go work in the country on getting some stuff together, and then we got back. I had to go to a 60th birthday party on Saturday, and we're doing all these pieces because I wanted to get them signed at the autograph signing show. And so I am dyslexic, by the way, dyslexic. And that's where my wife, we had sent some paperwork in, and she read something to me and she said, "Does that sound right?" Because she said, "That's what you typed." I said, in my mind, it sounded right. The way it came across is different. A lot of times I'll see things one way, but it's actually not the correct way. That's the dyslexia. And I'll be the first one to say, I'm not perfect. So I didn't realize when we made the Jalen Tolbert one that I misspelled it. So the one that's out there autographed right now is actually misspelled. That's a mistake. I made it. The funny thing is you all know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention his name. He did a video calling it out because I didn't even realize it. I didn't realize it. But I actually have to thank him for letting me know that I made a mistake on spelling it, because Jalen Tolbert wants one. And it would be terrible had I made that one and had misspelled the name to the one that he's going to have. So it's funny when people try to bring you down, that in some ways they actually help to elevate you. And so I have to look at that and say, wow, I damn sure didn't realize it. Because once you load it into the machine, you push send and boom, it goes. And I was just going to go through, since we had already made one, hell, I'll just push send and copy and make another one. And running around and spraying, and I would have made the mistake. So that's what's great about the world. That when you think that you're hurting somebody, you're not really. Sometimes in the end, you're actually helping them. That's the craziest thing that I've ever had happen in my life. Actually, no. That's not that's not the first time I've made a mistake on an autograph signing. Because I want to say maybe 2013 or 2014, George Selvey. George Selvey was a defensive lineman. We went down to an autograph signing show in Richmond, I believe it was. And I had a Jobu mini jersey that actually had the wrong number. Go figure. I'm an idiot. But hey, least the one that's going to go to Jalen Tolbert, it'll be spelled right. Gotta love it when your enemies help you out. Anyway, shout out to Stephanie Sykes for making the picture, getting all the pictures together from the trip, and sending that to me, and the cards that came. I am so blessed to have so many people that are all part of this community together, that accept me for my mistakes. Because guess what? I'm human. Now, as I get out of here, you know how I end the night. Make sure you tell the ones you love that you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. Have a great 4th of July weekend, and be careful with the fireworks. Peace.